As gaming would head toward the new millennium, the fighting game genre would undergo a series of challenges. New gaming technology, along with a lack of emphasis on the once popular arcade. Ha! Caught ya! You was watching the Super Bowl, wasn't ya? Caught you at the halftime show, didn't I? Ah, yeah. Thought you was slick, right? Anyway, this is a trailer takedown plus, or a trailer takedown on steroids, if you will. As you all know, I'm a huge King of Fighters fan, and as you also may or may not know, King of Fighters 15 is dropping this week. If you pre-ordered, you can play it as early as tomorrow, which you know I will be. And if you didn't pre-order it, you can cop it this Thursday, and it's available on PC and all major platforms, except for Xbox One. You get it on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and X, and also Windows. So we're going to take a look at the team lineups as well as the DLC trailer, and I'm going to give my thoughts. So you can consider this a trailer takedown on steroids. So first of all, what we're going to do is we are going to switch over to the website, and here we are. So this is the website. So the thing I like about this is that the developers have been releasing tons of information since last summer. This is actually the features and game sets, so this took a while to load, so I decided to put it in another tab. Y'all know I'm obsessed with tabs. So here are the features. You got the battle system. Use a new system, get ready for a battle system that delivers more speed and excitement than ever before. So I kind of did where each team gives us 3 roles: the point, the middle, and the anchor. Tactically change the position of your characters depending on you or your opponent's strengths and weaknesses for an even greater level of excitement. So it looks like, I played the beta. So it looks like the order you pick your characters in is going to play more of a role into it. It's kind of like this seems inspired by the striker system almost. So I guess we'll go further into it as we play the game, because I touched on the beta for a few minutes. And play with some of the characters. So we didn't concentrate on really paying attention to systems. But I know it did hit a little differently than 14 did. So there's a Shatter Strike system. You got Max Mode. We have 2 or more power gauges you can access Max Mode. You got Max Mode Quick. This kind of reminds me of the armor and counter modes from the NES games. That's King of Fighters 2000, 1999 and whatnot. You got Rush Mode. So you got EX special moves, super special moves. So these are powered up versions of special moves. So this kind of reminds me of what Capcom does in some of their games, where you use your power up meter to boost your moves. I know I'm talking way too fast here. You got Max Super Special Moves and you got Climax Super Special Moves. Go ahead and turn this up a bit. I got some up on my headphones. But those are Climax Super Special, but those are already Climax Super Special moves, which actually look pretty cool. I know some people are gonna complain about them because they kind of look like some you'd see out of say Marvel versus Capcom, but I think they look pretty cool. Now, y'all know, I'm not really a hardcore fighting game. Y'all know I'm trying. Connoisseur, that's the word that's the word I should have been using. But, I'm kind of somewhere between a pro and a casual. I like looking at these from a casual standpoint. And as a fan, too. So, of course, here's the online stuff. They're going to feature a rollback netcode. So that's a pretty cool thing. So for those that don't know, what rollback netcode basically is usually like when you're playing online in a fighting game, they try to guess like what you're going to do based on your prior inputs. So like if there's some kind of lag or some kind of server disconnect, they'll try to guess what you're going to do by what you're doing, and then when you reconnect, they just roll it back to the last frame and just catch it up from there. So that's what rollback netcode basically is. So let's see. There's also draft versus mode, which you pitch you against an opponent. You try to have your favorite character before they can. I know they usually have this in like games like Paladins or say League of Legends or something like that. Where like if you got a favorite character and they do, like, I really don't think then again, like there are a lot of characters in Paladins, and you usually see people just scramble for certain characters like Rio, Terry Bogard, the ones that are easy to play with. Here are the contents. So you got gallery features, a special animated short, and 300 popular songs from the King of Fighters series. That's pretty cool. So that's nice. You also see their Twitter and go through their their stuff. You can see stuff from the developers and stuff. So actually, what I want to do is I want to go to the teams. This one's going to take a few seconds to load. Alright. So here are all the different teams that you can play as. If you pick one, then you can read their background story. So of course you got the usual team: Fatal Fury, Terry, Andy, and Joe. Let's see, who else? Art of Fighting. You got Rio, Robert, and King. So that's a pretty interesting lineup. Because it's probably the first. Well, no. I'm not. This is the first time these two characters have been together since King oF Fighters 2000. So you usually see them in a team. So there's King. You actually click on their profiles, you can actually see this interview thing. So it's taking a while to load. So you got this little interview thing. See, what are you doing your days off? Why did you join the tournament? Have any fighters piqued your interest? What would you do with the prize money? Anything to say to your fans? Come by Illusion and have a drink. So that's pretty cool. You can see a lot of stuff. So let's see other team lineups. You got the Akari Warriors team. They're back. You got Ralph, Clark, and Hyder, and Leona. And let's see who else. Alright, so we're gonna look. So the Sacred Treasure team is back. There's Kyo, Ari, and Chizaru. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I keep butchering that name. Of course, here's Iori. Let's see what else. There's also GAW, Galaxy Anton Wrestling. You gotta like this team. You got Antonov, Ramon, and King of Dinosaurs. Could have brought back Raiden, but he was the mid boss of the last game, so it's pretty hilarious. I like this character. He's a pretty funny dude. You also got Raymond. He was in the last game, so is he. So this is basically Team Mexico, but with Antonov replacing Angel. And speaking of Angel, it's actually a pretty interesting thing. This is Team Cronin. There's actually a pretty interesting lineup. You got Angel, you got Kula, and there's Cronin. And you can tell that there's something very familiar about him. He's got blue hair, yellow t-shirt, and black pants. So I'm pretty sure you can tell who he is. They never outright say it, but there is a but there is but you got the telltale sign. So if you know, you know. Also got the Orochi team. They're coming back. Now we know like they've been killed. They were killed off in King of Fighters 2, 1997, and they come back in the Dream Match games. So like I think this game is actually coming. So like in the last game apparently, the final boss contained the souls of people who were defeated or killed in King of Fighters. So that included Team Orochi. So again, you can like read their backgrounds. So yeah, the Team Orochi's coming back, and this is their again, while they're usually in the dream matches, this is the first time they're showing back up in series canon. Yeah, they did show up as strikers in 2000, but you know that's out of continuity. Now here's a sorta kind of returning team. This is the women's team, and this is Team Super Heroine. So they're combining the Psycho Soldier team with the ladies team. So you got Yuri, Mai, and Athena. So that's a pretty interesting combination. So I guess Sai, Kinsu, and Chen are going to be sending this one out. Let's see. Alright, who else? Here's the Secret Agent team. There's Long, she was released in the last game. There's Blue Mary, and there's Vanessa. So if you remember, like, these two were in the team of King of Fighters 11. And of course, she was in the last game, so they're teaming her up with them. Let's see. There's the Ash team. So Elizabeth's back, and here is Ash. And here's Kukuri. He was in the last game. So, like in King of Fighters 13, the game's 10 years old, so by now, if you either already played it or you aren't going to play it at all. So basically, in King of Fighters 13, he basically changed time to take himself out of existence to stop his ancestor. So now he's back. But technically, he shouldn't really exist, and no one should remember him. But hey, it's SNK, right? So this is the hero team. It's Benimaru and Shune and Meitenkun. So of course these two were in the last game, and it's basically Team China with Benimaru replacing Tung Fu Ru. So I think like this is the thing for him. Like every time like there's a new hero team in a new saga, Benimaru was a part of it. Like in the Nest Saga, like he was teaming up with Kate Ash and Shingo and Maxima, and that was a hero team. And in King of Fighters 11, he was part of that rival team with Elizabeth and Duo Lan. So that's pretty interesting. So that's a pretty interesting lineup. And here's the rival team. So these are so basically you got Hyder returning from the game. And these are the two new characters that I know the fan base is excited about. Of course, you know, you got that peanut gallery bitching about woke characters because you got Dolores. It's kind of funny that people complain about Dolores when you got Ash in the game. But you got but you got Dolores and Elsa, and she's gonna be a rival to like Shune. So it's pretty interesting to see how that plays out. Like obviously these guys aren't villains, but her and Shune apparently have a thing going on. So like she's basically a graffiti artist and like a big social media guy. And if you played the beta, then you saw that in there. She had that pretty cool move where she spray painted those hands and shit. So it's actually pretty cool. So it's something that you don't see in a SNK game. Now who else? Oh yeah, there's Kate Ash. Team Kate Ash, of course. You got so you got Whip. So Whip has joined the team, replacing Kula. So I think this was one of the lineups back in, I think it was 2003. So Whip was in the last game, but she and Hydern were just DLC only characters. So let's say we got GAW, Super Heroine, Secret Agent, Ikari. So you got these EX story, Osa. Huh. See, I can go to the website. I'll put this in the description. You can go in and read these. Or if you're a hardcore fan, you probably already read these already. Well, here's a web manual, but I guess that'll be released when the game comes out. So, I think that's all of them. So, of course, one thing noticeable by our absence, Kim Kapwan's team is in here. So I imagine that they might be one of the DLC teams, and I'm also kind of disappointed that the South American team from the last game, Banderas and the other two characters, they're not going to be in this one. Hopefully they'll be back in as DLC too, because those characters are really awesome. They have some really cool designs. I really like those characters. Plus, King of Fighters is really popular in Brazil and other places in South America. So hopefully SNK will consider putting those guys in. And plus that new character they had put in, what's her name? Shit, let me look it up. Najid. I'm going to pull her up because I know that's how you pronounce her name. I know that's not how I pronounce her name, but here she goes. She's a Arab female who is designed by a Saudi Arabian artist, and she actually had a pretty cool design. It was a winner of a design contest. So I hope they put her in the game at some point. I want to check these out. Escaping Tiger are facing multiple lawsuits. This Russian ex-millionaire, self-proclaimed first champion in KOF, gets a new lease of life after starting a professional wrestling team. So let's see. With me here, everyone else is facing the background. Is it true you've been the subject of 75 separate lawsuits? Don't worry, they'll all be resolved in the next 5 years or so. Next question. Champion Antonov. Here's Cronin. The guy who's totally not that. It seems to have some connection to the secret syndicate known as Ness. Why did you join this? There's a guy got to beat down. Here's Ash Crimson. Senate of Psyche. Once thought to be erased from time. What are you doing your days off, huh? What is it I do anyway? I kid. Go easy. Why did you join this tournament? Well, you guys can read this later. Here's Irie. What are you doing your days off? Who cares? Why did you join this tournament? That's none of your damn business. Have any fighters pick your ink with? Shut it. What would you do with the prize money? Get lost. So you're teaming up with Kyo Kusanagi this time. Got a death wish? Anything to say to your fans? Nope. Here's Leona. What are you doing your days off? Factory inspections. This is just so hilarious. But anyway, I'm going to go to this. So they recently, like I said, they recently put out the first trailer for the DLC content. So we're going to take a look.
Check it out! A new challenger is ready to brawl!
You got the character update roadmap. If my audio's off, I apologize. My,
Rock Howard.
Rock Howard. So he was DLC in the last game, but this time he's going to be part of a team when he comes out. We're gonna get it as early as next month. Here's Gato. And there's Bijane. Now these are all characters from Mark of the Wolves, which is a fan favorite Neo Geo fighter that was like the sequel to the Fairy series. Bijane made her King of Fighters debut in 11, while Gato made his in 2003. And of course, Rock was DLC in 14. Damn, she's going nuts. And here's Team 2 coming in May. Got Billy King and wow. So this is like last year's the King of Fighters 14 team. You got Team 3 and Team 4. Nice. It's going to be Team Pass 1 and Team Pass 2.
The King of Fighters 15.
And of course, you can also get Terry's Mark of the Wolves costume and his Leona. So yeah, shoot, what am I doing? So yeah, I'm kind of excited about that. Very excited about it, actually. You gotta like those suits that they're rocking. So Team Southtown is gonna be coming through with that drip when they debut in May 2022. When they debuted this May. So a few of my thoughts. Like I said, I hope they bring back Team South America because those guys had some really cool designs. They had some really cool moves. I think Kim Capcom might end up being the last team. I'm kind of disappointed that they're still doing the Team USA sports team dirty. Here's hoping that they include them in the second season pass. Because they really did those guys dirty. Maybe they'll come out with a third season pass. But of course, that was King oF Fighters 15. So, can't wait to play it. You know, I got mine pre-ordered, or I will be pre-ordering it shortly. So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe if you want to see more content. Oh yeah, speaking of King of Fighters, I'm putting the finishing touches on the King of Fighters Anthology 3 Nest Saga. I just finished up the video, doing some editing, adding in the sound, gotta juke the audio a little bit. Hopefully that will be up for Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. But anyway, enough of that. I'm Audi 51000G, Kim folk.